What's up? I am currently in Alabama for a shoot. I got booked for a job out here because even though I do movies, I still get hired to help people with their projects. This isn't a movie though; it's a documentary. So I'm doing some drone work out here in Alabama for a documentary. But some things came to my mind while I was out here, and I wanted to make a quick video. And one of the things that I want independent filmmakers to realize is that you begin your marketing, as I always say, you begin your marketing before you even begin shooting. So things start before you even press record. Sometimes they even start, I'll go as far to even say they start before you even put down the first words to your production. Before you put down first words to the screenplay, I will say your marketing begins. I often ask people when they come to me and they ask for advice and stuff like that, I ask them, what is their platform? I ask them, what is their end destination? Where is this project going to be viewed by the audience? And that's important because films are like music, right? Now, if you take a huge artist, a huge recording artist, and you take one of their songs, say Eminem. Eminem is a huge recording artist, makes incredible music, super talented, right? But if you take an Eminem song and you put it on a classic rock station, it probably won't perform well. Or if you take an Eminem song and you put it on a jazz station, classical jazz, contemporary jazz, it probably won't do well. And vice versa. If you take an artist like Thelonious Monk or an artist like Miles Davis and you put them on a hip hop station, they may not do well. Or if you put them on a country station, they may not do well. And movies and series, documentaries, they are the same way. That is a piece of content that has been created for a special group of people, demographic, mentality, however you want to say it. Your movie is created for a certain group. It may be a movie that's created for individuals like yourself, or it may be a movie or series or documentary that's created for people that you just have an affinity to, or it's just something that you know, and it may not be you, but you know it's for a specific audience. Before you even start, I suggest all the time, know who your audience is. So what you should be doing is figuring out who your audience is first, and then figuring out where that audience lives online, because that audience is not everywhere. The same people who watch Disney may not necessarily watch Tubi, and vice versa. The same people that watch Tubi may not necessarily be Disney fans. Now, of course, there is some minor and some small crossover, but you have to think about the bulk. You have to think about the majority. You have to think about where your audience spends most of their time. Because the channels think about that, right? Disney knows what their brand is. Disney knows who they are. So they created a streaming channel to reach their people. Disney is not trying to compete with Shudder. Shudder is making movies and things for people who love horror. That's what Shudder does. Pluto TV, that's another platform. Plex, Fubo. There are so many different, Netflix, Hulu. There are so many different streaming platforms, right? And there is overlap. Amazon Prime, there is overlap, Freevee. But if you want the best chances of success, then you should target where you believe your audience lives. Lifetime, right? They have a specific audience. So if you're creating content for that type of audience, then that's probably where you should put your content, right? Another example, you have channels like Telemundo. Clearly, that is for the Spanish-speaking audience, right? Telemundo. BET, Black Entertainment Television. So you would have content on there that is predominantly created for Black people, right? Not saying that they won't be into anything else, but it's created predominantly for that audience. So it's the same thing when you're creating your movie as an independent filmmaker. You have to think about the platform in which you want your movie to go. Now, of course, Sometimes you can make a project that just branches out into everything. But us as independent filmmakers, sometimes we have to know when we have the advantage and when we don't. So I always recommend knowing where you're going to distribute your film. That will help you immensely. If you're going to be doing something on Tubi, then you should do some studying. You should try to figure out what it is that Tubi viewers like to watch. If that's not your audience, maybe you want to do Peacock. You need to study and do some due diligence and find out what type of audiences reside on Peacock. What's the difference between a Peacock audience and a Tubi audience? What's the difference between the Paramount audience and the Disney audience? Or the Hulu audience and the HBO audience? These are streaming platforms. And in order to succeed, in order to create a successful project, you need to know where your audience is. Because you can create the greatest project in the world, but if you're presenting it to the wrong audience, guess what? It will not succeed. And what I try to do here is show you individuals, teach you individuals, tell you individuals how to succeed. I'm not here to tell you just how to create a movie. Look, I made a movie, can we put it out? There's a million other channels to do that. I'm here to make sure that when you do put your project out, it wins. Okay? So do a little bit of research, and that was just something that was on my mind while I'm out here doing this job, and I will catch you guys later. Hopefully you take heed to the things that I'm saying, because sometimes people don't. And on that note, I'm out of here. On another note, I have finally launched my online course community, sixfigurefilmmaking.com. You can go there and then you can log in. There are courses in there, and I add new courses every month. I have courses on how to use Facebook marketing, step by step, walking you through it, showing you exactly what you should be posting. I have the marketing, showing you how to run the digital billboards, showing you how to run the YouTube ads. I have AI filmmaking. I have a lot of courses in there, and I'm constantly adding more. So if you're really interested in learning all of this knowledge, then you should just check out my online course community. All right? sixfigurefilmmaking.com. And thank you again, because I couldn't do this without you guys. And I'll see you on the next video. I'm out.
Like what you just saw? Our community has even more waiting for you. Come join sixfigurefilmmaking.com.